Hello and welcome to another segment of Yay or Nay. This one we're going to talk about movies based off video games. Now, personally, when it comes to these types of movies, or video game based movies, whatever, I feel like they tend to be hit or miss. Like, it's really all a matter of perspective, you know. There's some that I really like, then there are ones that I'm like, it's not bad, but it has moments, and then there are ones that are like, it just flat out suck. The thing is, it is kind of cool, I think, though, to see some of your favorite video game IPs come to life on the big screen. I know some people are like, they all suck, keep it away from them, but some of them are good. Like I said, it's just a matter of perspective, really. And there's so many more that could be done, I think. It really depends on how they do it, so to speak. Like, take Nintendo, for example. They have so many great IPs that would make awesome movies, depending on how they did them. Like, I think the only ones that would really work as live action are Metroid, Fire Emblem, Legend of Zelda, and maybe Kid Icarus and F-Zero. I mean, Kid Icarus would be kind of cool because it would be kind of like Clash of the Titans or Jason and the Argonauts. That would be kind of cool. But others, like, not so much. Maybe, like, it would be better as, like, CGI or something. Not live action and CGI, but, like, CGI. You know, like, if they did something like Pixar or DreamWorks or something. What was I? But, some of the other ones that it's, like, probably the worst one I've ever seen was Doom. Like, that one, I'm pretty sure it was a 5-day rental. I rented that from Blockbuster. Literally watched it once. That's how disappointed I was with that. That was the worst movie based off a video game, in my opinion. But, you know, and then others, like, I never saw Warcraft or Assassin's Creed, maybe because I never really got into those games. I've seen all the Resident Evils. Those are, I don't know if I still have it or not. The only one I had on DVD was the 6th one, I believe. The one that has Leon and Barry in it. And I was like, okay, that one was pretty cool. But, you know, like I said, those are kind of, The ones that I do own are, like, 'cause I have quite a few of them. I have, like, the Pokemon movies, the anime ones. I like those. I've never seen all of them, but I've seen quite a few of them. My favorite was probably the second one, Pokemon the Movie 2000. But, when it comes to, like, live-action movies and among other things, I think the best one is definitely Mortal Kombat, the first one. Like, yeah, maybe it's not amazing or anything, but it is a great movie. I love this movie. It never gets old. Hell, I think I've told the story countless times, but when this came out on VHS and my brother rented it, we literally watched it 6 times in a row. And then the sequel, which was, it's bad, but it has its moments. Like, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. To basically, I did a whole video comparing the two, like, I think it was last year, I believe, and it's basically compared to the first one, it just feels like it was cheaply made. Like, like, I like it, but not as much as the first one. Another one that's a guilty pleasure of mine is the live-action Mario Bros. Movie. A lot of people compare this to, like, Blade Runner, that's kind of how I see it, too. I don't really look at it as, like, an attempted Mario movie, even though I know they changed the script, like, 30 times, but it's, like, I look at it as more of, like, a sci-fi movie with Mario references or something, even though there are parts that are, like, but when you really stop and think about it, how are they going to make a movie a live-action movie based off of Mario, because, like I said, a lot of Nintendo IPs are so cartoony. That's why I feel like only a few of them work as, like, live action. Another one that I have, which I think is over here somewhere. Hold on a second. Yes. It's Halo Legends. This is, like, some of them are anime and some of them are CGI, and it's actually really good. Like, this is a great adaptation of the franchise, you know, movie-wise. Like, it's basically, like, a lot of little. It's not just, like, one big long movie. It's basically just, like, a bunch of different shorts kind of thing. Kind of like those classic animes. Like, one of the ones that comes to mind is Robot Carnival. Now, there are movies, sometimes. Oh, I have another one, but I don't know where I put it. It's another one that's a guilty pleasure of mine is the live-action Tekken. Like, how can I put this? Much like the Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I wouldn't call it bad, but it is like, it's like, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It's not great, but it's not bad necessarily. I don't know, I'd give it like a 6, I guess. Whereas like the first Mortal Kombat, I'd probably give like a 9. 9.5 maybe. What was the... Oh yeah, I was talking about the anime. When it comes to anime movies, or movies, because one anime movie that was based off a video game, my brother used to have it, was Tekken. Now that is a good Tekken movie. It's only like an hour long, but it's really good. And it's based more off the first game, so even though it came out after the third one, we used to watch that all the time. What's kind of interesting is that there's, I don't know, maybe it's just the North American version or something, there's actually a lot of like punk bands in there, like Offspring and stuff, which is actually kind of cool, like hearing like punk music in a Tekken game, but even though it's, I don't know, like I said, I think it's just the North American version. That one is really good. I've been wanting to pick that up, I never got around to it, but, and then there was, Fatal Fury, which was the one I used to rent all the time. That one was pretty good. I've been meaning to pick that up on like DVD or Blu-ray or something. What was the other one? Oh, it was Samurai Showdown. That was one I always wanted to see, and then I did finally watch it like last year or something. It wasn't really that good. I didn't really like it. Some of the others that I happen to own are Battle Arena Toshinden, based off the PS1 series, which those games really haven't aged well graphics-wise, but the music is awesome. The movie is, it's okay. Like, it's not, I think the worst thing is the voice acting is absolutely horrible, but the action is pretty good, and the animation and everything is good. And the music is kind of cool in it too. And you might notice it says uncut version because I remember I rented this from Blockbuster, and it said it's the same thing, but it said for younger viewers, and then it was like parts you could tell were like edited out, like or something. Then I found this at, God, I think it was Saturday Matinee. I don't know if Saturday Matinee is still around or not. There's none in my area, I know that much, but it was where my brother and I used to get a lot of anime movies there, and that was where I found the uncut version, where you could see all the stuff they took out. Certain ones are like, okay, that I can understand, but others I'm just like, really? Why? That's like nothing. It's just like a little spat of blood, like, compared to like some other scenes where, I don't know, where it's like gushing or something, you know what I mean? And then the other one I have is Sonic the Hedgehog. Again, this one, it's very corny, but again, it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. It's very like goofy, like it's so-so. I kind of like it. Maybe I just have a soft spot in my heart for it because I rented it when I was like in middle school. And I remember it was cool how a lot of times VHS tapes were like white, kind of like how Nickelodeon VHS tapes were orange. But yeah, this one's not bad. Like, it's okay. Speaking of which, I know that live-action Sonic the Hedgehog, I was kind of neutral about that. Like, I was like, I'll give it a chance, but I'll probably wait for Netflix or Redbox or something. And it's nice that they actually listened to the criticism. Like, alright, we get it, we're going to change Sonic, we're going to postpone the movie. It's nice that they did that, because you really don't see companies do that very often. So, yeah, what do you guys think about movies based off of video games? Do you like them, or not so much? If you do like them, what are some of your favorites? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.